This is how I start my morning every day. I come in here. This is not also my morning meditation and journaling. This is also my gaming setup. I'll come here. I have my journal that I'm almost done with. Pretty much for the last 4 months I've been writing this one. But yeah, this is like my little sanctuary that I can come to. My wife has her office. This is my gaming area / like I said, journal and meditation. I will sit down on my little bolster here and do my breath work if I have time in the morning, along with, again, my area, so my little putt-putt area. But I think there are some very cool, significant pieces that I have and blessed to have in this room. So pretty much like my glove and cleat case that's right here. So Mr. Kono Takahashi-san traded me his SSK glove in Japan. So this was one he was using in the games. I was like, let's do a trade, and he's like, yes, absolutely. These are all my, just a lot of teammates that I got to trade with. Takahashi, Miyanishi-san, Try was my catcher, Try Fushimi-san, and this glove, Takahashi-san, was actually traded when we played them in the Premier 12 League. So this was their national team glove. It's kind of cool, you can see the Japanese flag. Besides that, I have a few other cool achievements. It's my first strikeout ball in Japan. I actually remember getting this and then giving up a homer right after, I believe. This was actually in Sendai. It's where I actually get to go back and play. Or I just signed it this year. And I believe this one is signed by Big Boss. So this was our head coach. I don't know, but maybe somebody in Japan can translate that for me. One of these balls is my no-hitter balls. I don't remember which one it is. That's kind of sad that I don't, but anyway, it is what it is. Then I have just like a couple other significant gloves for me. These are the Premier 12 cleats that I got a chance to play in. This was my glove I wore in college. This is the glove I made after my mom passed away. This was last year's glove. These are my last year's cleats. I actually had a cool collab with a guy. We did a little chunky dunk, if you can see a little bit of a dip, and all the cows, and then with a little chunky Dior look. And then I made, which are really tough to see, but they're the Travis Scotts, but you can kind of see the blood splatter in there. I kind of did Travis Scott, Freddy Krueger combo. These years are going to be fun. I actually am making a pair of Goku cleats. It's going to be sick. I'm actually really, really excited for them. I already got them done. The guy who's making them is got like 5 more pairs of cleats I got to make just so I can have cleats for the year, because my feet are a little big. Size 15, or in Japan it's Sanju-san, so 33 centimeters. And then my other secondary, my fourth love, because it goes my wife, baseball, my truck, and then my golf clubs, will always stay in my room. And it's funny because you guys got to see kind of the thing that my wife and I share is we have a bison. And it's kind of like our buffalo. It's kind of like our significance between our relationship, just weathering the storm. So I got a buffalo for my driver head cover, just because I also like being a big ass buffalo. But yeah, these are my fun things. Then I got there's always recovery work. Got my own massage table just in case I need somebody to come over and take care of me, which happens quite often, unfortunately, but it's nice. And then one special thing that I have in here that's very, very random is a signed Tony Hawk skateboard. This was a long, long time ago when he gave me this, but there's other people who've signed it as well. This was at the Upland Pipeline, which is where I used to skate. I used to be a skateboarder. Never street. I used to drop into bowls like it was my job though. And then anybody in Japan ever wants to give me presents, anything Darth Vader will work. Anything, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like there's a Vader's here, Vader's holding my controller. Yeah, Darth Vader's pop-ups. I mean, I built this Star Wars out of Darth Vader. Yeah, I'll take anything Vader. But that's my mornings. That's how I kind of get started. Then obviously we go make some cup of coffee, because who doesn't love a good cup of Joe in the mornings? Oh yeah, so and I didn't do this. This is not me. This is my wife being the wonderful woman in which she is. She likes to express everything that I've done to all of our guests. So on the 27th of August, I believe, yeah, I threw the 7th foreigners. I was the 7th foreigner ever to throw a no-hitter in Japan. It was against the SoftBank Hawks at home. And that was the first. I think I was the first person ever to throw a no-hitter in the Sapporo. In 2022, I think there was a total of 7 no-hitters thrown in Japan. It was incredible.
Yeah, I've not heard of it.
Yamamoto obviously threw one. Sasaki threw the perfect game. I threw a no-hitter. A guy from Chinichi threw a no-hitter. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, that was a different experience. I came out for the 9th inning and just threw up in my mouth real quick because I knew what was going on. I just was like, all right, who we have up first? And I go, oh, it's Freddie Galvis. And I was like, all right, Freddie, just rolled over. And I walked him and I was like, damn. Got the next guy to strike out. 2-seam to the third guy, ground ball double play, game over. I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Just plop down on the floor. There's a couple of pictures of me just like sitting there. Like my feet were hot. Like everything was hot in my body. They just took my cleats off and they're like, can you put your cleats back on for take pictures? And I was like, no, I'm done. I was like, I don't want to put those cleats. I remember exactly what those cleats feel like too. It's funny. Tight as hell on my feet. But no, yeah, it was fun. It was a really cool, honorable experience that I got to do, and I'm still very honored for the city of Sapporo and prefecture of Hokkaido to support me the way they did for the last 2 years. So it was fun. But now we're on to Sendai, baby. We're the fucking Eagles. Good morning, ladies. In 2019, I got traded to the Pirates, and that's when I wouldn't say that's when my coffee love and snobby kind of like fell in love. It is when I started falling in love with coffee more, but in 2020, I had the opportunity to, I just realized my nose strip is still on. That hurts. In 2020, I had the opportunity to play in the big leagues, and some of the guys on the team were actually like really into coffee, like multiple different types of brews. They knew all of the roasts, and I didn't really know much of that kind of stuff. And after I was there, I fell in love with coffee even more due to the fact of like starting to like not put creamer in it, which is like a weird thing. But now it's not. Like if you put creamer in your coffee, it's kind of weird. But you're not that weird, but it's weird because like you're missing the whole beautiful taste of the coffee. So our coffee in Pittsburgh, we would have like, one of the guys would have a whole locker next to him, and it would be like, there'd be a French press, a cold brew, an AeroPress, and a pour over. And then there would be cold brews being made in the fridge in the kitchen. So there was always different types of coffee that you can try or he would make. Like it wasn't even espresso, it was like concentrated coffee, which is weird because like espresso would be like, that's what it is, but it's like, these were like baby cups, hi Bubbas, baby cups of coffee that we would go out and I can just like, just sit there and just smell the aromas and like, you're like, oh, this is a light roast because it's more fruity. It's a lot light, like not just the lighter side of it, but it's like the bitters, the tanges, the smell of it is just a lot more like, it's a lot different. Like today's a dark roast, so like this is very chocolatey, very like smoky, like a small hint of caramel, which keeps it on the smoother side for me. That's what I always think. But it is one of the things I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to go to like a coffee class and like have like I don't know if they're coffee sommeliers or whatever they're called, but like somebody teach me even more about it so I can learn about the finer things. But yeah, maybe I can find somebody who speaks English to teach me about coffee in Japan, which is like really difficult to find like some good coffee. Like I can't find like little coffee shops. So if you guys know any coffee shops in Sendai that I should be visiting, let me know.
Do you have the same breakfast every morning?
Every morning. Like a psychopath. 4 eggs, 150 grams of egg whites. Usually we'll have blueberries or a type of fruit, which our apples actually just went bad in. And then a nice bowl of oatmeal, or a massive cup of oatmeal. Huh, lady?
They don't sell like oatmeal in Japan, so we had to order it. Or like, they don't sell peanut butter anywhere, so if you find peanut butter at like a little market, it's like a super delicacy. It's like a very Americanized thing, but
it was also in Hokkaido, so it might be different down in Sendai.
Yeah, that's true. Hokkaido is a little more isolated.
Mm-hmm. You a big peanut butter fan?
Massive peanut butter fan. I would say like my everyday routine for peanut butter is probably like 2 tablespoons, bam, on a tortilla every night. 2 tablespoons, tablespoon of butter, jelly, right down the middle, roll them up. Got a little burrito for dessert. Peanut butter jelly burritos for dessert. That's how I was raised. That's you.
Thank you.
And that's him. Because you're my favorite and you always bring positive vibes. There's my job for today. Get all that loaded up and take it to the dump. Everything, every day is all around me getting to the dump. All right, we crushed our breakfast. I still have yet to have my first sip of coffee, but that usually happens in the next 5 minutes. At 8 o'clock is usually when I start indulging in my caffeine intake, because it gets pretty through the freaking roof really fast. But had the natural cup of coffee this morning. Jumped in the ice in the tub or the pool. It was a nice, cool 52 degrees. I checked this morning. Too bad you guys didn't make the cut, I guess. You just slept in and need your beauty sleep. Come on now, kick tires and light some fires. Now we're headed to the gym. Usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am out that door an hour ago. I'm usually out the door by 6:45. Literally in my truck, on the road, no later than 6:45. My wife has my schedule down pretty much to a T. It's a pretty great routine her and I have. She helps me with the breakfast in the morning, and I make sure I do all the dishes when I come home. So it's a great trade-off. But now, thank goodness we don't have to go the other way, because this is all school traffic. We have our middle school and our high school back-to-back next to each other. Don't miss those days. Kind of miss those days, actually. Showing up to school with your friends, like, what's up, bro? Look at my new shirt I got this weekend, man. Like,
The gym's kind of like your school, though.
oh, for sure. Gym is exactly like my school. But yeah, now we're gonna head to the gym. Today is an upper body day, which we love the most. No, we love legs. Love legs. Even though we're rolling into them nice and slowly now, but love legs. Upper body day, and then we have a bullpen in the afternoon. So 1 to probably about 1:30ish will be my bullpen, and then I'll be hopefully on a tractor by 2 o'clock. But yeah, that's what our plan is for today. Today is not to throw up again. If we do that, it's a good day.